If I were to ask you what this car was, the answer you probably wouldn't give me is a Porsche, but that's what it is. It's called the Porsche Tapiro, and it was a Volkswagen and Porsche collaboration which was built off the chassis of the Porsche 914, which it itself was a collaboration between Volkswagen and Porsche. It was designed by Giugiaro and was unveiled at the Turin Motor Show in 1970. It was a proper runner as well because it had a 2.4 litre H6 engine which claimed to make 220 horsepower and was rear wheel drive, which would put it about a high end sports car at the time. It was claimed to be a supercar, but not quite there. Now, after that, the car's history sort of gets a bit muddy and it doesn't really meet with a happy ending because an unnamed Spanish industrialist bought the car in 1971 and used it as his daily driver for quite a while. However, after that, accounts begin to diverge a little bit. Some say the car was the victim of an attack and protesters against the owner's Labour policies, they blew it up with a bomb. Others say it caught fire after a terrible accident, and others also say it spontaneously combusted. Either way, it ended up with the car being a nearly completely burnt out shell, and it's never been restored because unfortunately it still sits in its burned state in the Italdesign Museum. Will it be restored? Probably never, unfortunately, which is a shame because I think it looks quite good, and it's certainly an improvement over the somewhat disappointing 914. And as far as its strange wedgy appearance, because it completely differentiates itself with every Porsche ever, which they're usually round and curvy and not a wedge like this. I think it honestly looks a bit like a cross between a DeLorean DMC-12 and a Di Tommaso Mangusta, which is no bad thing. In fact, I think it looks a lot better than the DeLorean, which is probably helped by the fact it's not got those unpleasant rubber bumpers. But yes, this is the Porsche Tapiro, another forgotten concept car for you all.